act as a close sickness. This is Parm Gil.
It was a chance to have Gil by his side after the former provincial representative for Milton resigned in January. The next general election could be his return to the federal stage after losing the vote in 2015. After some quick introductions and remarks from both men, employees of DSV Global Transportation and Logistics were given the opportunity to ask questions.
It's no secret that the CN and the ports are currently, they've said that they're going to strike.
The possible date for that is May 22nd, and while it's on the minds of some, that's not the only concern people in Milton have about Canadian National Railway. There's also the intermodal hub being constructed at the south end of town. A federal court judge recently ruled that the minister's referral decision does not reasonably reflect the high stakes raised by this specifically identified threat to the human health of local residents.
We have to protect people's health, and we'll make sure that every development that occurs is healthy. And so we're going to work with Parm Gil to get the right answer for both the community and the economy.
Clearly, the courts have ruled that the federal government did not do their due diligence. The cabinet didn't do their due diligence in terms of approving the projects and signing off. And I think they need to go back to the drawing board. They need to look at the environmental assessment that was completed and listen to the local residents, listen to the local representation.
One of the other topics in Poilievre's remarks was the housing crisis. Important to Milton because it's one of the fastest growing communities in Canada. Between the 2016 and 2021 census, the town grew by more than 20%. Halton Region, by comparison, grew by just under 9%, while the provincial and national numbers were both less than 6%. The town's own projection is 335,000 residents by 2051. The current government's approach to helping is through the Housing Accelerator Fund, from which Milton has received over $22 million. The Conservative leader is putting forward a different model to engage municipalities.
Permitting 15% more home building per year as a condition of getting federal funding, and allowing high-density sky rises around every federally funded transit station. And we're going to sell off 6,000 federal buildings, thousands of acres of federal land to build.
If you're a municipality, you're issuing permits and you're building homes in your local municipality, yes, our government will be there to support you. So yes, obviously all of this needs to happen with partnership with municipalities, with the provincial government, the federal government. Each one has a role to play.
Poilievre also discussed other parts of the Conservative platform, which sounds election-ready. While no one yet knows when the next federal campaign will happen, when it does, it will be the first for new riding boundaries after the map was redrawn, splitting Milton. Voters now find themselves either in Burlington North, Milton West, or Milton East, Halton Hills South. Gil will run in the latter. Jason Trout for Halton News in Milton.